So today we're going to be talking about V's vlog. And V has a bench in Central Park dedicated to him.
Right.
Yeah, a whole bench. And the last segment today was going to be what we're watching. All right. So
Okay.
Linda, if you
All
don't
right.
mind.
So I don't know if there are other vlogs. Anyway, it's his vlog in Los Angeles, and he went there for the Vogue World Awards. I
Yeah.
don't know. You people have seen that. I mean, there were pictures of him with Anna Wintour. So I really enjoyed it. It was very, I don't know, relaxing is probably not the right word, but definitely very behind the scenes, which I
Mm,
enjoyed. And for once, his people were not covered up.
right.
Like they're always
They're
like
usually
they're usually, especially the women, always have
right.
pants because I don't know what the deal is with you fans who insist on
Yeah,
thinking that
hunting them
something's
down
going
and
on. Like,
yeah.
my gosh. So that was really nice to see them. Because so here's my impressions. This whole vlog, he eats a lot.
Yes.
Every meal was like hilarious. You're like, oh, where are we going? And then you see the spread, and he is eating. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
he's like, and then he works out pretty much every day.
yeah.
He runs. He was definitely running, and I could see them running because they're running along the beach and stuff. So, which it was hilarious because he started with six, he ended up with three. I don't know what happened to the other two.
People
And
are dropping off.
it's hard to, it's hard to tell if who his security people are and who
Mm.
other
It's
people
people,
are.
people. Yeah.
People, right? Um, and we've talked about this before, so I feel it's very relatable. The whole camera angle thing, like they were trying to film him eating. He
Oh,
gets up, moves the camera, he sits down with it, and I was just like, okay, you are just like us. We can't get the
yeah.
camera
We can't.
angle either.
Yeah, to this day, it amazes me that whenever they do like a live, for example, it takes them the first 15 minutes to get the camera angle. Is it on? Is it on? Is it
I
on?
know it's pretty funny.
They've been doing it for how many years
I
now?
know.
10? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny. And then
Yeah.
he was getting ready for the Vogue World event, fashion event. I love the theme was film. What? It's in Hollywood. Film? What? Shocking. So
He just wakes up and lets them take him places. I swear.
I know it's just hilarious. So he was getting ready. He obviously he knows how to tie a tie. That was cute.
Oh.
Like, oh, and then he's sort of getting ready, and then there was two hat choices, which was amusing. Okay, which hat? Is it one or two? And then he switched them. Okay, this is one, this is two. And then they did, then okay, and it was like, and I think the stylist, it was hilarious because I don't know why the stylist was not in the photo. You get 3 points. I'm gonna give it to you. Thank God they chose the hat that they chose because I don't, the other hat was, I was like, I felt like it was like a wedding hat. Like it had the name.
Uh,
I was like, I don't, this is weird. Um, and he looked very handsome.
of
And then they
course.
all went in the car and he was like, introduce yourself. And only one person introduced themselves. They didn't have masks on. It was hilarious. And then it was so interesting because they all got out of the car and then they, fixed his hair and makeup before he went to sit, you know, for the fashion show. And that was amusing because he sat next to Cynthia Erivo,
Oh,
the
yes.
photo. And then, of course, Lizzo was there. Give a shout out to Army. She goes, I love you, Army. I love you.
Oh,
So it was fun. It was a fun video. I just liked all the behind the scenes.
yeah.
So the next one's going to be in Hawaii. Oh,
Ooh.
here's the other thing too. Okay, so I'm sure there are other influencers who do this. I can't quite figure out. He's like he goes to sleep and then he's like messing with his bed. He goes, I don't like getting my feet stuck in the sheet. He's like, "Pull up the sheet." I was like, okay, probably too much information. Then he wakes up the next morning looking very V-like. You're like, do you just have no bad angles, no bad lighting? I'm like, is there lighting in your bedroom?
No,
Like,
no,
oh my
that's
goodness.
perfection right
I
there.
know. And
Yeah.
then, he's working out. He's still got the guns.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So. He looked good. And then yeah, so the next vlog is in
Yeah.
Hawaii. That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
that's
And I could not tell from the photo, but I'm pretty sure Choi Woo-shik was at the dinner
told
table.
you
It
shit.
looked like him, but I could not tell from
Yeah.
um the trailer for it. So I look forward to seeing that. So that should
Yeah.
be fun. I don't know why they're in Hawaii. Maybe they're just on vacation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like so, but it was a fun vlog. I look forward to the next one.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. And like I just like the whole like behind the scenes. I like reading the comments too because they're like, "Oh, we're just so happy that you're happy.
Yeah.
Like we're happy that you're
And it's
happy."
true. Armies just want them to be
I
happy,
know.
I
Let's
think.
no, seriously.
Yeah.
That
So
was
that
fun.
is one thing that I did notice about all of them, all of the seven members, whenever they're filming live, they can put down some food.
Oh
Like
my
Jungkook,
goodness.
where is he? Where did he?
Where
Where?
is it? Like, how many calories are you burning? It's not, and during this whole time, it wasn't like he was in the studio practicing dance moves. I mean, he's
Right.
like running, going to the gym every day. Um, and then, oh, I'm pretty sure that, they all drink. So
Yes.
they did not show them drinking. So anyway, he goes to the sauna. He goes, "Does this get rid of puffiness?" And I was like, only a person who's been drinking would even
Yeah.
think about puffiness. Just hilarious. Went into this. I was like,
It's
okay,
so
telling
cute.
us too much information here. But
Yeah, just a little bit too
although,
much.
you're like they're grown men, so
Yeah.
obviously, you're not 15, so do what
Right.
you want.
Right.
So it was a fun. So if you've
Good.
seen the vlog, let us know what your thoughts are and if you're looking forward to the Hawaii one. All right. So
Awesome.
other more V news.
More V news. Love V news.
Um, gotta love Army. So Army decided to buy him a bench in Central Park. $20,000, I guess, is all it takes. Buy a bench.
That's it?
And I was still trying to figure out who this group is that bought the bench. It just said Army. And I'm like, it must be, obviously it's a fan group, but I don't
Yeah.
know who's the leader of the fan group or if anybody can enlighten us. And of course, I I have to go online because if you go to the Central Park Conservancy, it doesn't say like where it
Where it
is.
is, where exactly. Central Park's not small,
No, it's
as
not.
parks go.
Where is it? So, it's my mission, and it's not anytime soon because it's snowing and it's cold out. I'm not going to be. I'm going to wait till it's a little warmer out to go and explore and
Yeah.
find it because I'm curious. Like, where is it?
Where is it? From the picture, from my, I don't know. Look, it's wintertime. How can I tell?
Yeah,
It looks like it's in a shady area, at least, someplace that you would
yeah.
enjoy sitting down and taking a break while
I
you're
would hope
walking
so.
the miles through
And I'm
some.
sure if I did hashtag V's bench, I'm sure a thousand posts somewhere on
V's bench.
TikTok. I could
And
be
then, yeah, and then the
it's
sort to
cute.
come back. Victory. What's
Yeah,
V?
I
Yeah.
know.
You've
Seriously.
always got to put BTS in front of that just to
Yeah.
get any kind of
So,
information out.
so
Yeah.
that was kind of a fun little news that, I wasn't
I
expecting.
know. Totally not expecting that one. That was
I
pretty
can't
cool.
even imagine what's going to happen when they go on tour and the fans, like I probably should look into how much it costs to buy a billboard in Times Square.
Mm,
I can guarantee you somebody
somebody will.
is going to buy a billboard like "Welcome to New York" and "We can't wait to see you" or
Yeah.
whatever. Because they're either going to play MetLife Stadium or
Yeah.
City, one of the two,
Right.
um,
Or both.
or both. It's so possible. Anything is possible. We don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I can't wait. So excited.
Yeah. They're putting on, I don't know how many shows did they say? 60 shows or whatever.
65,
How many?
65.
Oh, okay.
But it
Okay.
did
So
not say where.
where?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So that's, it's interesting to me because after the Eras tour, she did 149 shows. Is 65 a lot? I don't know anymore.
I
Uh,
don't know because didn't she go on tour for like a couple of years and then take a
she was on
break?
tour for 2 years. Yeah, she took a break
Took a
between,
break
right? Like for three
and then
months or whatever. All I
she's
know
like,
is like
well,
for pretty much the whole football season, she was on break.
you're like, I'll break. And then I'm going back out on tour. And I was like, oh, okay. Um, so because for some reason, 65 does not seem like a lot.
Uh,
There are 365 days in a year. So
right.
that's half the year they're on tour. I would thought Well, okay, they said 65 dates. They did not say over the course of how
Dates,
much time.
right. Yeah.
So
It could take him 2 years to do it.
it could take them 2 years, but I don't I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore what are a lot of shows. So
I don't know either. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Everybody starts saving their pennies. I'm like,
yeah, yeah, I'm selling everything I own.
I do love people's posts. I go, oh, there's my husband. Little does he know that I'll be selling his kidney to BTS. I'm like, it's just some of these random comments.
Love that one. That's a
That was
good
my
one.
favorite. Like, little does he
Little
know
does he know.
I'll be selling his kidney to go. Okay, so next on our agenda is BTS Sugar.
So I'm always going to try to find some news on my bias,
Oh,
Min
Minyungi.
Yoongi. So this past week, as I announced in our previous episode, that through Suga's involvement with the Mind Foundation, the children are had a concert last week, the Mind concert. So Suga comes out in a pre-recorded message to talk about the program and the kids and the concert and that his band was there and that the kids have been enjoying themselves very much and they call him Teacher Yoongi. So he's Yoongi
Oh,
Sensei.
yeah.
Yeah. So I love it. So he says, "Yep, so please enjoy the show." And the song that they showed the kids playing was Spring Day.
Oh,
Oh,
tears,
oh
tears.
my gosh, just tears,
It is one of my
tears.
favorites.
Yeah. And it was, it was immediately, you could immediately identify that song. So Min Yoongi, he looked great in that presentation, always. He was wearing, if I might say, a quarter button-up pullover.
He's
The
on
one
trend.
with
He's
buttons instead
on
of a zip.
trend.
Very much on trend.
Uh,
Yes. And his hair has grown out quite a bit. So
I
he's
know.
not doing that undercut horrible thing anymore. So yeah,
Yeah,
we're also happy about the fact that his hair has grown out. So yeah, so that was a success. I'm very happy for Min
I'm
Yoongi.
very happy about that.
Yeah, so
So
now maybe we'll see him out and about with other things going on.
out and about. How much is out and about?
Who knows?
The
He's
man
got
is
to
just,
be.
you know,
He's gonna be making some music.
yeah, he's just an enigma.
Yes, yes, he
Out
is.
and about. He'll not be doing a vlog.
Um, I doubt that very seriously.
I could just text him for an hour. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be around.
Yeah,
No
yeah, it'll
problem.
be just an hour of him just, playing instruments, not saying a whole lot, just being
Have any
the
hobby?
enigma that he is. Yeah.
I'm gonna be working out. I'm not gonna be eating. Maybe I'll be anyway. Well, I'm glad. Happy
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. So the other thing that I watched, um, on the 12th, Disney
Oh,
began the Taylor Swift docuseries, The End of an Era. Uh, the first two episodes showed or have premiered already, and I watched those first two episodes. And I can give you my
yes.
takeaways.
Yes, please. What are your takeaways?
Yeah, so episode one was called Welcome to the Eras Tour. And in this one, she kind of just talked about the idea, how she came up with the idea, and then the preparation for the show, finding the dancers. Now, it's also important to note that it takes place, or it starts, the docuseries starts after the terrorist attack in Austria. And
Oh gosh, that's so interesting because
right,
one of my
right. So
friends was going to go and she obviously could not go.
right, yeah.
They were not
And
happy about that. But
my takeaways from this one little factoid is that A, she wasn't in country yet.
yeah.
Now we're in the future or today, you put those pieces together. Oh, she was in Sweden cutting this Life of
Oh,
a Showgirl. So she wasn't
okay.
in country yet. So she didn't even land. They just turned her right around and sent her on to, or she had to decompress, is what she had to do. We find out in
Yeah.
this first episode. Um, then the next city that she was supposed to go to was London. She was going to go do 5 shows at Wembley. Right before the London shows, there was an attack in Southport, where three children
Oh,
lost
that's
their
right.
lives at a Taylor Swift themed dance
Ugh,
party. So she's got this weighing on her mind. Oh, I got to go out and I got to give a pop show for all these people while I'm
yeah,
dying inside. You know, you come away real, remember, you got to remember she's still a human being.
I
She still
know.
has feelings. She still has, so it's really, really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
She
And canceling
invited,
the tour is not an option.
that is exactly
It-
correct.
It's not
Canceling
an
the
option.
tour
I
was
mean,
not an option.
regardless of the contractual obligation she has,
Right.
the people, and there's a lot of them, fans,
Mm,
who are not necessarily from where,
yeah.
England, they flew there.
Right.
A lot of people fly to see her from wherever.
Forever.
Um, so that's that is pretty um overwhelming, I can just imagine.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
She is a
So
human being. She has feelings.
that's right.
You know what? I always get a little bent out of shape when they're like, "Well, she's a billionaire." I'm like, "Who cares?" Like,
Who
she
cares?
still has feelings.
She didn't start
She
out a billionaire.
and she also
Yeah.
has a group of people that she supports, the people
That she supports.
that go on the road with
That's right.
her. Not just
That's
her
right.
staff, like
Yeah.
the people who put these shows together. I think that that's one of those things that people do not realize. Every so
Yeah.
often you'll see the behind the scenes of a group, and once the performer and the group is like on the jet, and them tearing down the stage,
Right.
the lights, everything, and then they have to load them up on a truck,
Right.
and they're off to the next city while the group or the singer is on a plane.
Right.
Okay? So you just it's a machine
Right.
basically. She's like,
Yeah.
we have a
Right.
schedule. We got to do
Yeah.
this. We got to do
Yeah.
that. And that
And
that is
she's the
a lot of
boss.
pressure. And she's the boss. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Exactly. When you put on the biggest,
yes, show
tour
the
in the
world.
history of tours, right? Um, Another takeaway coming out of this is okay, so before the first Wembley show and after that show,
Oh,
we get a cameo of Travis's voice. She calls him or he calls her right before the show and they chat and we get to hear that little conversation. And then she calls him immediately after to because she was really tense going before the show. And she says, oh, just talking to you has calmed me down so much. Oh, uh,
oh,
and I know it's just so sweet.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And then after the show, it's the first person she calls. Um, Another takeaway from this, I thought it was really funny to me, but the preparation for the show, she's going over with the band and the songs that they're going to sing. They go over the set list, and one of the band members says, "Man, you're talking about like a 3.5 hour show. All these songs." So they added three more songs to the set list. So I thought that was really
don't make a comment. I guess we're
funny.
gonna go. Her show's 3.5 hours.
Yes,
Remember, I mean,
yes,
like we've only seen her once, which was the Red Tour 100 years ago. It's probably 2 hours. Maybe it was, I don't even remember now. That was so long ago. It's like 10 years ago. I mean, God bless. 3 hours.
yeah. For 149 concert dates
Yeah.
around the world. So
I
yeah,
know.
yeah, that's quite the woman.
Get your money's worth with her. That's
Yeah. Yeah. So in episode 2, here are my takeaways, and we touched on it quite previously, just a minute ago. All of those people that help her put on the greatest tour in the history of tours, um, they showed her talking about bonus day. So all
oh,
those people get paid, they get paid a salary to be there, but
yeah.
there's a bonus that is the amount of bonus that they get is based on how much the tour makes. And as we know, there was a $2 billion tour. So she's got all the dancers around, and she hand wrote every thank you to everybody that helped her put on this thing. I hand wrote it, and then she used a wax stamp to seal the envelope.
Oh,
We're talking thousands,
yeah.
thousands probably of people. All
Yeah.
right, so we see the scene where she hands out the cards to her dancers. And one of her dancers, he's a fan favorite, is Cam Saunders. Cam Saunders, whose brother played with Travis Kelce on the two Super Bowl winning teams of the Kansas
Oh,
City.
it's just a
You know,
small
that's just a
world. Yeah.
crazy coincidence. It is just out of this world. So she asks Cam to, because they're all the same. She says they're all the same. She asks Cam to read the card so that, everybody could hear. So, it was real nice sentiment. Oh, thank you for everything, blah, 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 blah. And although this is no, like the money that I'm going to be giving you, like this is hardly anything compared to how much appreciation. Well, they fuzzed out his mouth when he said the amount, but as our other intrepid Swifties have been out there investigating, I saw it too. One fact that we do know is that no one received less than six figures, right?
Yeah.
The first number out of
It's
his mouth
100.
before they fuzzed out his mouth was seven.
Oh,
It was a seven. We're pretty sure those
there's
dancers
no way
got
it's
seven hundred
seven.
thousand dollars. Yes, go watch the film
So she gave everybody $700,000?
of the dancers. The
That's
dancers. Let's say there's 20 dancers.
because I know that there was a story. She gave the crew $100,000
Right.
last year.
Truck drivers,
And all, yeah, that.
caterers, yeah, all those people.
So, wow.
This is life-changing money for these
No,
people.
it is.
And but
Especially if you're a dancer. I mean, because
yeah,
nothing
and
against the truck, because that's a tough job, obviously. But there's always going to be another tour somewhere,
for
right?
some people, hey,
Yeah.
look, not for
Oh,
everybody.
oh, that's true.
There was one dancer that they highlighted. She's been
No, I don't
dancing
mean.
for a
I
long
mean
time.
the production team,
Oh yeah, right.
but dancers.
But
That's a
are
hard.
you? Yeah,
You're not going to be doing
yeah,
that when
that's
you're
right.
40.
Yeah. And yes,
Short window.
most of them, they're not spring chickens. They've been
Yeah.
dancing around for a little while. This is something that you can now retire if you wanted to, or you
Yeah.
can go off and do
Yeah.
something else, like maybe be a choreographer, do this,
Yeah.
life-changing money.
It's life-changing money.
Yeah. So that was
Good for
the,
her.
I know.
You're out there like, what are the Swifties saying? Let's read lips.
Um, the other takeaway from episode two, yeah. Look, go back and watch it. That the first number out of that man's mouth is a seven.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, the other takeaway that from this docu-series, and look, this is just episode two, and this is everything that's coming out. But Cam Saunders, he is a fan favorite. They
Yeah.
highlighted him a little bit. His brother played on the Chiefs. Well, his mom, I guess, is in a wheelchair, and they had this little moment with her. She went to a few shows, but this one show, she's like, "Oh, I just want to be able to dance when you're up there dancing." I was like, "Oh, that's just so sweet."
Oh my God.
So yeah, so they had their moment. She was the backstage moments with Ed Sheeran and the backstage moments with Florence the Machine Welch.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it's so far it's pretty uh
How many episodes are there?
six.
Okay, well, I don't even have Disney Plus, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to rely on me, and I'm giving the
But you know
highlights. So,
what? I guarantee you, somewhere on YouTube, somebody will be putting the clips together.
oh yeah, that's
Or Miss
right.
Mojo will be doing the 10 things we learned about Taylor Swift on her tour, because they like to do that. 10 things we
Yeah.
learned about
10
yes.
things we learned. We learned that the bonuses were pretty life-changing. Yeah.
If there was no Miss Mojo, I would know nothing about nothing. I was like, it's one of my favorites. Oh, well, that's good. What
Uh,
else are you
yeah.
watching?
So the other thing that I watched, and I actually watched it twice now because I did enjoy it that much. But the
Oh,
new Knives Out movie,
really?
Wake Up Dead Man, is out on Netflix.
I love those things.
Hooray! I
I
know.
mean, okay.
Yeah, they can keep making those things over and over and over again. I'm gonna watch every single one of them. But no, this one, I'm not gonna tell you anything really, except that
What, just tell us, where does it take place?
it takes place in a church, a
Oh,
Catholic church,
okay.
right? Yeah. And as ever, it is star-studded. The
Yeah.
main other character besides Benoit is Josh O'Connor, who just hosted
Oh,
SNL
Josh
last night.
O'Connor is making a. So good. I love Josh.
Yeah, he's really a cute kid.
Yeah.
Um, so of course you have your Daniel Craig, Andrew Scott,
Oh, the
the
sexy priest.
hot priest from
Sexy
Fleabag
priest.
in it, right? Mila Kunis is in it.
Oh, okay.
I know, love Mila Kunis. Jeremy Renner, Thomas Hayden Church.
Oh,
Yeah,
conversation,
we
sure.
love Thomas Hayden Church.
Okay.
Glenn Close.
Oh,
Okay, hold it. Drum roll here. Josh Brolin is in it.
Brolin, Lord.
I know. Daryl
Okay.
McCormick. Daryl McCormick.
Oh, wow.
You know who that is, right? Uh,
No, I don't know why
Bad.
I say I'm thinking of
Okay,
somebody else.
Bad Sisters. He was in Peaky Blinders.
Daryl McCormick.
He's the love interest to Bono's daughter in Bad Sisters.
Okay. Yes, I know.
And he
Okay.
was in Good Luck, Leo Grand with
Yes, yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Love him.
All
Gorgeous.
right.
Yeah. Kerry
Okay.
Washington
Carrie.
and Jeffrey Wright pops in
Jeffrey.
for
I
his
feel like Jeffrey White pops into a lot
zinger.
of shows. Like,
He's only on the screen for like a minute and a half and he comes in and he does his Jeffrey Wright thing.
it's just like, okay, let me just show up. Okay.
Yeah, I
You probably
love
got a
Jeffrey.
phone call. Yeah, okay. I just find it amusing.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, okay.
yeah,
It's
love
just
Nights Out.
today. Watch. Gotta watch it.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah. And then you're in and you're out. All right, so Linda, what are you watching?
All right, mine is a completely different take on this
As
because
ever.
I am, on YouTube entirely too much. But this trailer popped up, or these like clips, and I was like, oh, what is this show? So it's called Blue Lights.
Mm.
It's on BBC, their streaming service. Okay, I was supposed to not get any more streaming services. I'm like, no more British crime jobbers, whatever shows up on Netflix or whatever I'm going to do. But for some reason, it just appealed to me. So it is set in Belfast, Ireland.
Oh, okay.
So I love British crime dramas. I have been for God knows 100 years.
Love
But
them
this
too.
one just was, it's something, it just appealed to me because one, it's set in Northern Ireland. Two, I mean, it is, there's a lot of these shows like, that's the first year of a residency,
Yeah.
recruits, police recruits. But this one, just something about it. I guess it's because it's in Belfast, Ireland. It's not
Mm.
London. It's not San
Right.
Francisco, some small town, yada, yada, yada. So I was just,
Yeah. So
plus,
already it's interesting.
it's interesting, right? All the accents.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the other interesting thing is that since I've been watching British crime dramas for so long, British police don't carry guns.
Mm.
They have to wait for the SWAT team to come
Yeah.
and break down the doors. But in Northern Ireland, the police do carry guns, which makes it all the more like dramatic and
Mm.
stressful. And also, they're really disliked by the populace. And it goes
Yeah.
back to, you know, the British versus the Irish and Northern Ireland. And that still takes over. And then you just realize, like, all the things that you think about inner cities and others, they have the same. They have criminal gangs, they have guns. The police
Yeah.
have guns. There's drug rings. There's like so it's I just find it interesting. And it's good.
Yeah. It is
I
interesting.
like
Yeah.
the characters. I don't know any of these actors. They'll probably
Right.
make it over the pond at some point. They'll be like, hey, I know that person from Blue Lights.
Yeah.
So
You know,
it's just something different. And
yeah. I've
you know,
always loved those British crime. Ever okay, so the very first one that I was introduced to, I rewatched. I gotta tell you, because it's on either Prime or I don't know where it is, but Prime Suspect
oh
with
my God.
Helen
Yes,
Mirren.
yes. Helen, please, people, everybody like, she's the queen. No, go
That
back to the
the
90s.
yeah,
That's how I know her.
that's
I'm
right.
like,
That's how we know Helen Mirren, right?
oh my God. Jeez.
Prime Suspect.
Oh,
Yeah,
Prime
so
Suspect, so
so
good.
that's a good rewatch.
It's on
That is a
BBC.
really good
I
rewatch.
may rewatch that. But there's other shows that I was like, oh, because I'm only going to subscribe for 2 months. I get it for $5.99 before it goes up to $12.99. I'm like, I'm going to watch
Eesh.
every show that I can in 2 months. I'll just get rid of everything. Like, well, this show's almost over. So, yeah, so I'm going to watch Prime Suspect. And there was a couple of other shows that because I stopped subscribing to the British shows, I was like, oh, season 12, 13, and 14 are out. Let me crank through those. So that's all I'm going to be doing for the next 2 months, people, is watching all these
Yeah.
crime shows. But yeah, so that's what I'm watching, just because it's something different. But I'm going to
Yeah.
watch the Knives Out one. And
Yeah.
I know you gave a two thumbs up for Stranger Things. So I guess
I did. Yeah.
I
Two
will,
enthusiastic
until
ones.
it's over.
Because,
It's over.
and I gotta fall on that sword there because, I was dogging it. I was dogging it hard. I wasn't gonna watch that.
I
I'm glad
know.
I did. And I'm really looking forward to part two coming out.
Yeah, exactly. So I probably will just watch it, just
Yeah.
close out the seasons and be done with it. So
Yeah.
know what you're watching. Any recommendations? Because we're always looking for something to stream.
Something.
There's so much
There's
to
so much
consume.
content. I don't know why we're looking.
I,
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna know. I might have to break down and start watching some Christmas movies or something.
oh
I
no, I'm not doing it. Well, I guess there's a lot of
don't
criticism because I guess Netflix this year has Christmas movies, like the
Yeah.
type of Christmas movies. I'm like,
Yeah.
and don't come for me, people. During COVID, whatever that Christmas, I was like, I watched a lot of those Hallmark movies. I don't know why. I was like, okay, I'm going to get into this. And then I will never watch another Christmas movie as long as I'm alive. I've watched all.
Those Christmas movies, formula.
There's a formula, and it's
Yeah.
fine. You know, they're amusing, but at some point, you know, when they're printing out the calendar,
Yeah.
like, like here's the Hallmark calendar of movies, and you're like, there's one every day. Like, just
Yeah.
quit, people.
And let me just toss this one out there too, because as you know, I'm in Indiana now,
Mm.
and it snowed yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you, every Hallmark movie looks just like what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking at out my window.
it's
I
yeah,
mean,
I believe it.
it's a Hallmark movie that I'm looking at here.
So amusing. So that's our show for this week. So have a great week.
Yes.
And, we'll chat next week. Two sisters
Yeah.
talking about.
Talking about nothing.
Hey, it's Linda.
And Kathy?
Two sisters talking about nothing.